Jenna Renault is in her first NBA season after 9 years in the G League. Glad you are with us. Suns and Grizzlies meeting for the second time this season. Double-digit deficits to take down San Antonio. That guy, Cam Spencer, had the game winner with about 36 seconds remaining. Jaren backing down against Dillon Brooks, hooks and hits.
Dillon can be as physical as he would like to be with Jaren, but cannot deny the size disadvantage that he has, and Jaren takes advantage of it.
Booker on a throwback. Gillespie, that pass was deflected and then stolen by Landale.
And then Williams just late on the contest.
Oh, yes!
Oh, not late on that contest by the block Panther.
Jaren with the block at the rim, drives on O'Neal. That's pinned against the glass by Mark Williams, and Royce O'Neal comes away with a loose ball. Gillespie slams on the brakes. Brooks for three. Dillon Brooks, 34% from beyond the arc. He's averaging 21 a game on the season. Ties the game at 6. Now it's Royce O'Neal guarding Jaren. Single coverage, no help from Gillespie. Late double by Williams. Jaren an offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in.
I was on so many teams with a short stint that it didn't really warrant getting upset or wanting to have a little extra in the tank.
Gillespie, O'Neal. And Gillespie with the finish, and the Grizzlies take timeout. 3-point lead for the Suns. It is. The Suns just 5 of 15, but they have the lead, 12-9. Run out for Devin Booker. Koloko lurking, forcing a miss.
Good job by Koloko and Small to hustle back.
Aldama, a rhythm three. Koloko, offensive rebound. Wells. Yes, and a foul.
You appreciate the hustle by this Grizzlies team through the contact and continue to play.
Will not stop him from shooting. And a pass into really tight quarters, stolen by Booker. Well, Brevin, you talked about it. Here's Grayson Allen checking in and knocking down a three. Dillon Brooks remains out with 2 fouls. Jordan Knott's going to leave him out on the floor. Lob, Koloko.
Every game.
Small and Koloko.
See, here's a lob, the screen there set, and then you can see a little bit with Jalen Wells.
And Jordan Goodwin into the game, and Goodwin has worked his way into the rotation as Booker goes inside off glass for 2. Issues with his jaw.
Too much of freedom that they're able to play with. That's why Jordan Goodwin has been able to find success.
Small, the three, miss, a back tap, a reload by KCP for 3 is through.
So you're big if he comes all the way out. The guard has a lot of space to play against. If they don't, you see what Devin Booker is able to do.
Jaren against Booker going glass. Anybody that Jordan Knott has put on Jaren Jackson Jr., it's not worked. Shot clock at 10. Allen on the deck, knocked away by Gigi Jackson. Santi Aldama on the pickup. Cam trying to get free. He'll try for 3 and put it in. Cam Spencer for 3. Grizzlies 2-2 on the second night of a back-to-back. Over the top, Jaren, yes! A double-figure first quarter for Jaren Jackson Jr. I think there's a 50-50 shot that Omax with a finish underneath. There's a 50-50 shot that Grayson Allen doesn't happen because that hamstring has bothered him all year long.
And you know they're not going to rush. Certain nice pass by Jaren.
Omax for 2.
Beautiful cut.
Grizzlies only have 4 timeouts for the rest of the game, and we're early second quarter.
They averaged 14 made threes. Halfway to that point already.
Yeah, they set a franchise record for 3-pointers made last year. Gigi Jackson and 1.
The activity there, but now here on the offensive end, he's been aggressive to get to the basket, and here we'll have an opportunity at a 3-point play. Explore the paint against this team as much as possible. Even if they come to help, you can get on the glass.
Oh, what a punch by Rasheer Fleming out of Camden, New Jersey.
Out Jersey.
Aren't you glad I just kind of threw that out there?
Oh, I appreciate it.
Spencer. Jaren going to work on the baseline, up, under, through a double team, hooks and hits anyway.
Time down the floor, explore Jaren in a post situation. It's good when it misses inside, able to get his rebound back and one.
We mentioned Goodwin being the second most famous athlete from SLU. It's because, of course, Rob Fisher played baseball for the Militants. Phoenix's largest lead, KCP, for 2.
Well, Grizzlies had their struggles scoring.
Couldn't get it to drop. Dylan Brooks.
Wasted no time.
They're going to have to bring out ice for that right arm, and Dylan Brooks knocks down. Phoenix's bench is not its strength. They're 20th in bench scoring. KCP, good again from the perimeter. Suns trying to end a 6-game losing streak to the Grizzlies. Second longest by the Grizzlies over the Suns. A small 3 is through. Some three-point makes would be momentum changers. Grizzlies just 3 of 13 from distance. Shot clock down to 4. Javon Small was trying for the lob. That got knocked away.
Williams with the long arm.
Royce O'Neal punished by Mark Williams.
For the Grizzlies here, they're only down 10 points.
Right, Grizzlies were down 8 last night at home to San Antonio. And just 52% in the paint. Even Spencer's missing. Not that time. Spencer's second triple of the game makes it an 11-point game. 55-44 the count. 2:40 remaining.
Ice Petey.
Swaggy P. Dylan Brooks.
Well, the other issue on the defensive end for the Grizzlies. 3-point line here already.
Wells on the baseline. Gigi will try for 3 and put it in. Gigi Jackson, his first 3-point make of the night. I think Phoenix is starting to find itself a rhythm. Cam Spencer's 3 is off. It's boarded by Dylan Brooks. And again, you know, you talk to people with Phoenix. Nice tiptoe and a finish by Mark Williams underneath.
Playing, as you see there, the Grizzlies not able to get one to go down.
Then that kind of night, 37% shooting. Dylan Brooks for 3. Offensive rebound, Mark Williams. Just to revisit the other number, only 3 timeouts for the Grizzlies the rest of the way. Foa Cicelo kept trying to stop the bleeding in the first half. Wells with a rainbow.
A couple of shots with the Grizzlies going to the basket.
Spencer, a clean look. And down well it goes with Cam Spencer. Royce O'Neal. Dylan Brooks offensive rebound. Booker, Wells got his hand in there. Has Spencer on a wing. Wells from the baseline. Pretty much the same spot that Cam hit the game winner last night. After trailing by 22, but a bad entry pass knocked away by Royce O'Neal. Gillespie will get an easy 2.
I always talk about when they pass is coming to you, though, partner, you got to meet the basketball. O'Neal did a good job of being first to the ball.
Cam Spencer, and a timeout taken by Jordan Knott. 14-point game.
Then things start to go your way. It's like, oh, maybe things are and can go our way if they can get a stop here, but Dylan Brooks out of the timeout.
Rebound Landale. Grizzlies looking to run. Aldama running the floor. He gets it and finishes it. Booker guarding Koloko. Grizzlies can't get it to him. Aldama through the lane, off glass and in. A tough chance by Aldama, who's been battling.
How about Jordan Goodwin, 3 of 5 from the 3-point line.
KCP with a 3-point response.
KCP has been good off the bench.
Wait for it, fellas. Straight up. Wait for it.
Grayson Allen on a run out.
Grayson Allen.
That's what I say, where it's just the Grizzlies just not there, partner, here tonight.
Case in point, KCP, turnover off his leg. Small with the block. But then Mark Williams the follow and the foul.
The jump ball there. The Grizzlies don't match up at all. Grayson Allen with
McCollum and Kispert go to Atlanta. So the Grizzlies, if that trade and that reporting is correct, and Shams is usually right, Grizzlies get to see C.J. McCollum. Aldama trying to test the paint, the hold step, and he banks one of his toughest opportunities of the night. Jemai Meshack was called up from the Memphis Hustle. He is available, but has not seen the floor tonight. Gillespie laces the 18th triple of the game for Phoenix. Gillespie, Allen Dunn, Iguodaro, and Jordan Goodwin, the 5 on the floor for Phoenix, about to win their 7th in the last 9 outings.
Impressed with how well they have moved on the offensive end, partner, and negated any size mismatches that were on the floor with that activity.
G.G. Jackson knocks down his first 3 of the game. Bigger pardon, his second 3 of the game. Yeah, this Suns team radically different. Goodwin misses. Rebound to Landale, his 8th. This is a Phoenix team that is radically different from what we saw back in late October. Goodwin steals. Grayson Allen. Grizzlies now 15 points lost on 15 turnovers.
At the beginning of the year, we said 2 areas that the Grizzlies were going to have to be very cognizant of the entire year. Find Jaren here on the inside. It was going to be taking care of the ball in terms of their turnovers and the rebound. We're already talking about the fast break points.
Spencer, number 2. Meanwhile, for Spencer, it's his 11th consecutive game with 5 or more assists. Lob for Iguodaro. Small and Caldwell, both and Wells about to return to the Grizzlies. Jaren, floater for 2. Give him a tremendous amount of credit because there are some guys with his level. Small takes it away from Dunn. Omax against Gillespie, lays it in. For Jalen, 3 of 10, 0 of 4 from the floor. But that has been team-wide tonight. Grizzlies have struggled. Royce O'Neal for 3.
The thing about it is, we talked about in the first half, is the quality of shots that the Phoenix Suns have been able to generate here tonight have been fantastic. The reason why they've been able to get these threes to go down the way that they have.
Jalen Wells with his first 3-point make of the night.
Incidental contact with Wells trying to get open to Devin Booker is what enabled him to have the free look.
Booker back in the game. O'Neal. Omax, a flyby. That's the 20th 3 for Phoenix. It's the 4th time
for the Phoenix Suns as O'Neal has knocked down the last 2.
And Booker, Brooks, O'Neal, Williams, and Dunn, the 5 on the floor. So Booker does return. Mark Williams for 2 and maybe 3.
We see here as Williams rolls to the basket. The last 2 possessions they've been able to just, right now with Mark Williams performing as KCP knocks down that jumper, performing for the Phoenix Suns. The Indiana and Boston, these are some heralded 3 there by Small. These are some famous buildings.
They did put a grade on the ankle sprain, so hopefully it's a short timetable. Javon Small getting physical and go to the glass.
See him be physical and drive to the basket. Really likes the 2-foot jump to be able to take the contact while trying to finish.
Small was 7 tonight. Goodwin. Nick Richards will let it go and knock it down. Nick Richards in his 6th season out of Kentucky. Against the shot clock, Rasheer Fleming for 3. The 21st 3-point make by Phoenix tonight. 10 more than the Grizzlies. And you came into this game knowing that Phoenix loves the 3-ball. And they got guys that can knock it down, and they did it tonight. Javon Small adds to his total.
I was impressed with the way that they created the 3-point shot opportunities, though, and a lot of their threes, I think they were able to shrink from the weak side offensively.
Fleming knocks down another three. Corey Ventura Harlan, our stage manager, keeping us in line here at the Konica Minolta Biz Hub desk. Steele, Prosper, two-handed slam.